Is there any chance AG plays?
Yes, just went through the walkthrough. Game time decision, obviously, but he fully was part of it, the game plan, both sides of the ball. So if Aaron can play, he will play, just like Mike has throughout these playoffs. This is a different kind of situation. So obviously questionable, but it's nice having the full day yesterday, day today, and obviously the morning tomorrow. So we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Were you happily one?
I have no idea.
Was it surprising the way he was today, or did you expect him to sort of be in the condition he was today?
He's always the same. So Aaron kind of saunters around with his West Coast style, so you wouldn't know if he was hurt or not. That's what I appreciate the most about him. Very consistent with his swagger. So no, he looked normal. His emotions were good, so hoping he plays.
Coach, is it hard then when you don't know if that's going to sustain, having a backup plan? I mean, what are you going through there?
Yeah, just like we did with Mike in the past, we didn't know he was going to play. Different people stepped into those positions. You talk about plays you're going to run early in the game, actions to attack people. Some other guys took his ball handling responsibilities in case we go there. We know that's where Aaron is so underrated and impactful is when he brings the ball up the court. So the other guys have to know those simple actions, but they're not simple, you've never done them. So we walked through a lot of stuff today with different people, having responsibilities, but like I said, the hope is the responsibilities will be Aaron's. That's what we're hoping.
Could you tell the day made a difference?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but I felt it mentally. It's been a long time coming. It was earned. We had to get to a game 7 to get a day. So that was nice. And we need it. We're playing a team, an historical team, game 7, a team 68 wins, the greatest point differential ever. All the things they've accomplished. I guess at this point they've won 75 games this year. So we need the rest to play a team this historically good.
When you come tip-off time, can experience matter? I bet you guys have been through one just last series, Game 7, and the last couple of years you've been through the trenches.
Yeah, experience matters. I'd rather not play multiple Game 7s. I think that's advantaged them. But yeah, like the feeling of, I said it the other night, like the feeling of what could happen the first 4 minutes of the game, 6 minutes of the game, whatever it is, we felt it. We've had big leads in Game 7s and lost games. We've hung in Game 7s and won them late. So obviously the Clippers series was its own thing. We got hot from 3 and kind of blew the game open. So we've been through all the different scenarios you could go through. I think that does help you. But again, they're the number 1 seed. Like they're the team that's done all these things this season. So we got to do what we've been doing in this series outside of the last game. We got to hang early and then rely on our chemistry and the fact that we've been around each other for a long time. That's where experience can really help you.
What do you think will be the key factors for how to win this game?
Don't turn the ball over, defensive rebounding, and taking the first hit. And I've said this, I'm not trying to sound smug or it's not just the first hit, it really is like 3 punches to start, man. I mean, if Caruso doesn't start tomorrow, which they could go any way they want to, when he comes in, it's a different game. K-Song comes in, he can impact the game. So they go small, it's like a different team. And so you have to go through all those iterations, the first 18 minutes of the game, look up, and if you're in it, you're in a great spot. But we know what they are. They overwhelm people. They have all season long. I mean, this team, 68's a lot, man. It's the Bulls, it's the Warriors kind of thing. So we know that if we can take that early hit, and then all the fundamental stuff I talked about, like you stay in the game, then you have a great chance.
I know that you talked about this a little bit earlier, but if Aaron doesn't play, what do you do with your secondary ball handling, considering that he's been so important in this series and alleviating pressure on Jamal and Nikola?
Yeah, it helps that throughout the season, CB was kind of our point guard for certain games, especially when Russ was hurt. I believe that was right for the All-Star break or around it. CB handled it really well. I trust him to do it. Peyton Watson's brought the ball up with their second unit throughout the season. A lot of the Jamal off-the-ball actions have been Peyton initiating. And so, yeah, Aaron is a special player when he initiates, but I think our guys have had repetition. And sometimes this is what life is. Opportunity comes, sometimes you don't want it to come. And if he can't go, we have trust in those guys. They get us into actions we need to get into. We're a team. Those guys have seen what the responsibility means, and I think they can handle it.
How much do you think going into a Game 7 there are still adjustments on your end, not theirs, but on your end, versus everybody knows what's going on in the series?
Yeah, I think it's weird. You almost go back to early in the series because both of us are looking at the totality of the 6 games and what worked and what didn't, what you can go back to. There's a couple ways they attacked our zone that was a little bit different. And then for us offensively, it's like you're just trying to get better, even though it's the last game. There's still like these incremental steps as you go through the series of attacking the different coverages they've shown us. Obviously, with the depth of their team, they've had different lineups and that do different things well. So yeah, there's always improvement. And it sounds weird because you're right, it's just this is it, this is the end. But to win a game like this, you have to keep getting better day by day. That's the most important thing going into the final game of the series.
With Aaron, unlike Mike's, there's a little bit more of a safety risk just with playing through that type of injury. What sort of, or is there a benchmark that he needs to get to by a certain point pre-game tomorrow to feel like it is safe for him to play on that, and as opposed to just playing through it because it's a game 7?
You know what? I coach, so I'll show up tomorrow if they say Aaron can play. Obviously, they'll do whatever they have to do for the safety of a person. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the hoops are probably smaller because the game's coming so quickly. It's not a thing where he's going to have 3 weeks to go through it. So it'll probably be his comfortability along with the medical staff's, advice on what he can and can't do. Like I said, if they say he's available, he will start.
What about the zone you guys have been playing this series? How has that changed Nikola's responsibilities defensively, and just kind of overall, how impressed have you been with what he's been able to do on that end?
It makes you, bigs are always in charge of communication. The zone is on a whole nother level of communication. I don't think people realize, watching Bam in Miami, the responsibility of not being part of the actual play that's going on, but you are the person that's kicking people left and right, and we're wanting the guys to be up the line and aggressive and take away passing lanes and all these things. Well, you have to have a really high IQ to know when maybe I have to full rotate to the corner. Maybe I can kick somebody back out. You're constantly scanning the ball, where the ball goes, you go. So not just him, I think Aaron's been good in that spot. We've tinkered with it a little bit, put people in different spots as far as who's up and who's down. A little bit of 1-3-1 as well. So yeah, he's been great. And it's communication. It really is. It's almost being the captain of that defense, because the guys up top in the tandem dealing with Shea, they have no idea what's happening behind him. So that guy's really important in the center in that situation.
Speaking of Shea, as you just said, what have you liked about your coverage of Shea this series?
I mean, just do the best you can. He's incredible. Just trying not to let him get to his spots is easy. He's so old school. He's so, the Kobe kind of thing, where if he gets to a spot, it doesn't matter how good a defender is on him. It doesn't matter. He can rise up, shoot it, create separation how he does. So it's just trying to beat him to his spots in a way. And if that takes 2 people, fine. If it takes 3 people to shrink, fine. But yeah, he's such a incredible, unique player. It's a challenge. It's a reason why we change our defenses so much. It's mainly because of his brilliance.
Is Jamal still battling sickness, or is he good on that score?
He's sick, but I mean, it's another day, another night of sleep. You guys asked me a lot of medical questions in here, man. No, I'm just kidding. You're right. He was really worn down after the game. I think yesterday getting the fluids, another day of just kind of hanging out, just staying at home, getting sleep. Tonight, going to OKC, getting a good night's sleep. You know how it is with a sickness. You kind of just slowly, incrementally feel better. Plus, these guys will load him up, man. He'll be finally ready to go. He'll be sweating out a lot of things. So, yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
We'll get Peyton Watson in here right now.
Thanks, guys.